Hey, welcome back. We've got a good one today. We've got some chips and dip. So this past weekend we went to a party, had some really awesome dip, and just happened to find it at Costco when we made our run this past weekend. The dip is called queso plant-based style dip. But before we do that, let's go to the kitchen. Let's put it all together so you can see it. And while we're at it, a little bit more coffee. There we go. Actually, I cold brewed my own coffee right here using this thing, and put it into an old bottle like this one right here. It's cold brew. It's for Starbucks, but this is my own cold brew, so I just use the container. This is the bad stuff. It's the little creamer, but gotta enjoy life a little bit. If you take this away from me, then there's nothing left, right? Oh, even though it's cold, it kind of has still a very light texture. It is very cheesy. Grab some of these. It's called plant-based queso style dip. On the cover, it says no artificial anything, so it's clean and dairy-free. And it looks like cheese. And when I had this at the party this past weekend, it tasted kind of like cheese. Not exactly like it, but what's interesting is that it uses a lot of substitutes. So the serving size is 2 tablespoons, and that's 30 grams, and that's 45 calories per serving. It's plant-based. It's really good for you. Will it replace cheese? Probably not. It will never be like real cheese, but is this a better substitute for it? Absolutely. This is really good. So this is, Annie looked at it and she gave it a thumbs up as well. We also wanted to have some chips to go along with it, so it wouldn't be perfect without, these chips right here. And these are really delicious. Yeah, these are called grain-free tortilla chips, and they're made by Siete. It says paleo and vegan, made with 100% olive oil. So basically, one serving size is about 16 chips, and in that's 130 calories. Total carbohydrates, 18. So it's a little bit, it's not too much, but I mean, it is on the higher side, but I mean, they're tortilla chips, but it's better than probably eating regular chips. And as far as protein goes, no protein. At least you get something that's crunchy. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the crunch to go along with something that feels like, that tastes like cheese. Let's try this out. So I've got it right here. We've got the chips, and then we got the cheese, the queso style dip right here. Get some of the sound here. So here we go, a little dip. Good crunch. Okay, right off the bat, this is really good. It tastes delicious. It doesn't taste like real cheese. Real cheese has a thicker consistency, but the flavor is good. It has kind of the creaminess of cheese. And then there's like a cumin flavor, so it has almost that, almost like a curry kind of flavor to it. So it's nice. It's not spicy. It's not a spicy kind of curry. It's just more of like the cumin, the turmeric in it gives it that extra bit of flavor. So that seasoning is nice. So here you go, another one. These are good. I'm digging this. I like making these videos because I get to eat my snacks and get to share with you some of the nice little treats that are out there that are actually healthy. So yeah, and there's the crunch to it, so you get some of the sound. All plant-based, pretty healthy. Don't eat too many of the chips though, just something to kind of hold you over. So if you're trying to replace the cheese or you're trying to find some sort of replacement, this gets you there. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to ever replace anything that tastes like real cheese. I mean, in general, when you have cheese, the vegan cheese is kind of, I don't want to say they suck, but it's hard to replicate that same consistency. So unless you I made grilled cheeses with, the vegan cheeses, and it's not quite there. They just don't have that same consistency. They also take a lot longer to cook or to melt. But you know, we're looking for a combination of flavor, a substitute, and something that's healthier. So I think this checks a lot of those things. So just like a little tip for you, put everything in a small little container like this, and that will help reduce you from eating too much. Otherwise, you keep the bag near you, you keep the dip near you. If you keep this whole thing near you, you're gonna eat the whole thing. It's that good. So thank you so much for joining me and having a snack with me today. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun, and we'll do some more. Like these are, you know, it's great just to eat a snack and just take a little break. And yeah, so I'll see you all soon. Cheers.